I'm Jared Brown with the Memphis Tiger Network here at FedEx Forum, where it was Senior Day. Memphis celebrating their 7 graduating seniors, taking on number 18 SMU in their final regular season game of the year. And the Tigers went out on top, knocking off the Mustangs in a 9-point 67-58 win. Before the game, the Tigers celebrated their 7 graduating seniors in Hippolyte Chafik, David Pelham, Michael Dixon Jr., Jaron Johnson, Trey Draper, Chris Crawford, and Joe Jackson. Crawford finishes his 4-year career top 10 all-time in career assists and steals, while fellow Memphis native Jackson leaves his mark as a top 10 all-time scorer, top 5 in assists, and top 10 in steals. One of the most successful senior classes to date in Memphis will surely be missed. On to the game. In the first half, Memphis jumped out to an early lead thanks to a bucket from Austin Nichols and a Jaron Johnson dunk, but SMU reeled off 6 straight to take its first lead at the 14:48 mark, going up 8-6. The Tigers responded in the next few minutes after a Joe Jackson and-one play and a Nick King rebound off the missed free throw, with a putback gave Memphis a 16-12 lead midway through the half. SMU then began a 12-1 run over the next 3:04 thanks to 3 straight trays to grab a 24-17 advantage with 7:05 remaining. The Tigers began to trim the deficit with a jumper from Dixon Jr. and a fast break layup from Dominic Woodson to make it a 24-21 game with 5.5 to play. The teams traded baskets over the final minutes of the half, and the Mustangs held on to a 30-26 lead at the break. The Tigers opened the second half on a 7-0 run with 2 buckets from Nichols and a wide-open 3 by Joe Jackson to take a 33-30 lead just 2 minutes out of the half. Then after a 7-2 spurt put SMU back on top 39-38, another 3-pointer from Jackson put the Tigers up for good as Memphis began a huge 20-5 run that included 3 straight triples from Chris Crawford to help build a 58-44 lead with less than 9 minutes to play in the game. SMU would cut its deficit to 6 in the final minutes of play, but a triple from Dixon Jr. and a 3-point play by Jackson sealed the 67-58 victory for Memphis. Joe Jackson celebrated Senior Day with a game-high 18 points, while Austin Nichols reached double digits for the 6th straight game with 14 points on 7 of 9 shooting, along with a team-high 9 boards and 3 blocks. Chris Crawford and Michael Dixon Jr. each added 9, while Nick King contributed 7 points and 7 rebounds. After the game, we had a chance to talk to some of the seniors and head coach Josh Passner.
This is a great win because we get a chance to stay in the top 25. This is the first chance I've been able to witness that since I've been in Memphis. We started from scratch, and we worked our way up to my senior year. We have the best team that I've played on since I've been here my senior year, so it wasn't an easy route. We got a lot of business to handle after this win today, but it just shows our growth as a team, and that we have a dangerous team.
Going into the game, we had an open mindset. Just like anything, we got to be prepared, do our job, just like Coach Passner says. And first half, we had some slip-ups and didn't quite get some of the baskets and the looks that we wanted to, but we didn't play well, but we were only down 4 points. So going into halftime, we just said, hey, we gotta refocus, take a deep breath, and get back to doing what we know how to do. And I think in the second half we did that. Guys made humongous plays. Joe, Chris, Austin Nichols, Jaron Johnson hit a big layup, and I think that we just persevered, man. That's what we've been doing all year. So it was just a sign of what we've been doing all year today. Just want to tell all Tiger Nation, I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys to death, man. And Memphis is truly my second home. So I just, I just so happy and appreciative. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm like I just said, I'm a very kind of emotional guy. It got to me because I've been through all the struggles and everything that's been throughout it and all the good times, and it kind of got to me, and we just started out very poorly. We weren't making shots, cautious with the ball, a lot of turnovers from both teams. But, we got a lot of great defense going on in the first half, but we just got to find a way to make shots. But in the second half, both teams made some runs, and like I always say, it's a battle of game of runs. And we made the last run, and I just saw one. I saw a 3 go in, and the next 2 went in for me, and I'm just glad I could find some momentum for the game, and just glad my teammates could find me.
The crowd was terrific. It helped us throughout when we were struggling, and the crowd was great, was loud. which was terrific. And then third thing is two other things. Third thing is we did not play good offense the first half. That is for sure. We were poor offensively the first half, especially shooting. But the reason we were able to hang within 4 points was because of our defense. And we defended. Unlike Thursday, we really defended well, and that allowed us to keep the game close and only be down 4. And I thought Austin Nichols and Nick King really made big plays in the first half to allow us to stay close. And then we were down 24-17, and we were able to weather that storm as well too. And then the second half, we started out well. And I think we went on a 7-0 run. Coach Brown had to call timeout, and that kind of got us going. Seesaw back and forth a little bit. Then Chris Crawford, hit big shots. Joe Jackson's three-pointer, I think, just helped kind of get us off the snide of making some threes. He hit that big three, then it just became contagious. And as I always say, when you make shots, we were 0 for 6 the first half, 6 of 13 the second half. SMU was 4 of 9 from 3 the first half, and they were 1 of 5 the second half. We made threes the second half. That allowed us to get the victory. Michael Dixon hit a huge three off of Shaq's post pass late, and we played well. We executed for the most part for the whole game, both defensively and offensively. That's a great win.
Tigers come back to the FedEx Forum on Thursday for the start of the American Athletic Conference tournament, but they'll have to play the waiting game to see who they face off in the quarterfinals, either SMU or UConn at 8:30 p.m. From the FedEx Forum, I'm Jared Brown with the Memphis Tiger Network.